How are we doing today? We good? Are we doing really good? Are you guys excited? Like amazing presentation so far, right? Yeah? So I want to know who loves the weather. Since I'm a meteorologist, we got not that many hands. Like some, okay, we got the crowd over here. You guys don't seem to really like the weather that much over here. But that's okay. Anybody watch the Weather Channel? Yeah! Oh my gosh, okay. Anybody love Jim Cantori? Yeah? Okay. So I am like a plethora of different things, and we're going to talk about that. But one thing I absolutely love is live video, and the way that allows you to connect with your audience in ways that social media, email, all that doesn't allow you to. So I would love to know from the audience who is utilizing live video on social media right now. Awesome. I love it. Good for you guys. Yes. Now, who has a consistent live show? Woo! I love it. Shout out like the name of the show really quick so we know. Go ahead, Christine.
Let's talk about brands.
Yeah. What about you, Mark?
We do a live sale on the Ultra Ego page every Wednesday night, except last night.
That's okay. I understand. It was a busy night. It was a fun night, right? Yeah, Jim. Okay, awesome. Yes, Chad. Yeah. Woohoo! Yes. Yes. Anybody else over here in this? I see it afar in the distance. Good. That's awesome. Anybody else over in this vicinity? No? Okay, awesome. So consistency is key. I love that, but sometimes you need to just press the damn button and do it. So I'm going to talk today about how to captivate an audience with confidence on live video. But I've also switched things up a little bit too. So this is a little bit about me. I am now the senior social media manager at Active Campaign, but I'm still a meteorologist. I still appear on the Weather Channel, on Weird Earth. Anybody know Weird Earth at all? Just a little bit? Yeah! Oh, yay! And Weather Gone Viral, so, which is really exciting. But my main job is social media. I always give my daughter a shout out. That's my little baby tornado before she was born. I love her. She's the reason why I work so hard in this life to do everything. So this is it though. Live video is an invaluable tool that allows you to engage and connect directly with your fans. Now those of you that have live shows, have you seen this personally help grow your business? If that's true, yell yes. Yeah. Yes, good. And those of you who aren't doing live video, you need to think about it. And I know live video is scary, right? It's live. Anything can happen, literally anything. I've done thousands of live videos, weather forecasts. Things have happened. It's been fun sometimes. It's been a little scary other times. And you know what? That's okay. Now, a lot of people question and ask what content should be in live video. Because everyone's like, okay, so, but I don't know if I have anything to talk about, anything valuable, like, what should I do? Well, here's that answer. Unique and exclusive content that gives fans the ability to engage in a two-way conversation and immerses them in your brand. You don't want to go live just to go live. You want to go live to talk to your audience, to give them like insight into what you're doing, some background behind the scenes. You want it to be fun and interactive. Otherwise, why really are you going live? So you want to incorporate that into everything. And also your brand. Like, what do you do? What does your brand stand for? It's so easy to look at other live shows and live videos and just be like, I wish I could be like them, or I want to do them, or you want to copy them. But what does your brand give or do that nobody else's brand does, and focus on that? Not just for live video, but for everything that you do, all your content, because that's going to allow you to stand out from everyone else. I promise you. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to show you a quick live video that we did for the Weather Channel, showing you kind of off the cuff. Now, I'm taking us back to 2017. This is Hurricane Irma. About 6 million people evacuated Florida, and I think this was like the largest evacuation that Florida had in probably a decade or two. It's the most intense hurricane to strike the U.S. since Hurricane Katrina. Now, we were keeping an eye on this. Obviously, you can see, I don't know if you can see the tip of Florida in the far left-hand corner. So this thing was a beast, right? And so we had crews. So what I was in charge of when I was at the Weather Channel, I was the social media specialist. We had social media kits. We had worked with like our technology team, and literally it was like a mini suitcase filled with everything that you would need to go live. We had Rode mics, we had the cameras, we had stands, we had everything. And it was purely just for social media. And so we sent the crew out just to, you know how, if you watch the Weather Channel, there's a hurricane, you know what happens. And so we had Mike Bettis, and he was like, I think the main spot and got in the eye wall of this hurricane. And so this is the night before. I'm not going to click through it. Let's see if I do it before we're going to go back. We're going to pause it. So this is the night before Hurricane Irma made landfall. And so at this point, nobody else is allowed, only basically media. Like the police will let media in to cover it. So they evacuated this area. So the exclusivity within this is that nobody else was allowed to be there but us. And obviously like emergency management and everything else. So we're providing that exclusivity, which you want to do in your lives, right? You want to give exclusive content that people can't get anywhere else. So that's what we did, obviously the Weather Channel, giving you exclusive content to the hurricanes. Something here though, so this is like nighttime, we've got a light on him, and I was not there. I just had my daughter, and so I was on maternity leave, but I was watching this and like, oh my gosh, I want to help, but they're like, you can't come back because otherwise you're not going to get any more maternity leave, so I couldn't. But this shows you the raw and realness of going live when like there's weather conditions that you can't even control, right? It's raining, it's windy, who knows what could happen. And this is just the raw and real that you want, right? It's so easy to go live like, pristine, like on stage and do these things, but this is where we were, on the beach. There's a hurricane about to make landfall on the next day, and so we decided to go live. So this is just a little taste of Mike Bettis' live and his perspective at that point.
Hey there, and good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Mike Bettis comes to you live from Naples, Florida, where we anticipate a significant hit from Hurricane Irma. Category 3 hurricane that could intensify and maybe to Category 4 hurricane before its next potential landfall on the west coast. And we think that we could get a significant hit here in Naples. Maybe close to the eye, maybe in the eye wall. The eye wall would not be a good thing because that would keep us in the strongest winds for the longest amount of time. We think initially we'll have strong east winds and then strong south winds, especially if we're in that eastern eye wall. Strong southerly winds that would hit.
So he's providing that critical information, right? He's giving you that information, that perspective that nobody else can give but him and the Weather Channel teams. So that's what I mean when giving people access to you and what you can do for them. And so something though that people struggle with is not wanting to see themselves on camera. They're scared to go live. I get it. I don't like seeing my face either on camera. I don't like going live. I don't like watching. I literally don't. So it was hard for me. And so one of the things, I'd done some interviews in the past, and one of the best tips I ever got was forcing yourself to do stories. There's stories everywhere now, right? On basically every social platform. Do stories on a daily basis. It's not live, and you can re-record it, but it gets you used to seeing yourself on camera and being on camera. It allows you to just be like, okay, let's press the button, let's go, let's see how this does. And so do it. See that feedback that comes. Try it out and test it. You can never really know until you actually do it. So start doing it. Show people like your face. Give people access to you. That's what they want. That's what sells. We've been talking about it, like relatability. Relatability is what sells. And so, you're your unique self. You're nobody else. Nobody can be like you. So just show yourself. Show your face. Share what your business stands for, your purpose. Why do you do the things you do? Why did you start the business? Share all of that information and make it relatable. And one of the things you can do when it comes to this is test going live on your profile. You can adjust the settings to that post so only you can see it. So you can actually press the button without anybody else knowing. Or you can create a private Facebook group with maybe some people that you've met here, networking, interact. Maybe there's like 3 or 4 of you guys, and you can test going live just in that Facebook group and get critiques and get feedback. So try it, test it, start building that confidence. You can go live to a select audience of users. Maybe you can add some extra people into that Facebook group. or just push it and just go live and be like, heck, screw it, let's do it. You want to try and test it. And one of the things that I've learned before speaking on stage or, giving a weather forecast or anything else is I feel like we're told this notion when we grow up that we're supposed to be nervous, right? Before we get on stage, like, oh my God, that's a nerve-wracking experience. Like, we're all get nervous. But what if you transition that energy like to excitement, right? I think a lot of people misconstrue that nervousness they feel into it's actually really excitement, right? We're excited to jump on stage. I came in here really early this morning and I was so pumped to jump on stage. I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to get on stage. And I'm like, I have to wait for 3 people to talk before I get to come up here because I was so pumped, because I was excited. So when you get those nervous butterflies, and even like me and all the other speakers here, you get that, okay, I'm going to be on, right? Like I have to be on. And so all of, your heart rate increases. Maybe you get a little butterflies. That happens to everyone. But transition that into excitement. Know you're going to do great. I talked about yesterday when I lie in bed and I visualize my day. Visualize you're going to do great. Tell yourself you're going to do great. Like literally, I went to the bathroom before this and was like, you're going to do great. That's what I said to myself. I literally did. I said to myself, and I'm okay with sharing that because it helps give me confidence and an energy boost. So do whatever you need to do. A lot of people, before they go live, they do different breathing exercises, and you can Google those where you can just calm your nerves. And one of the biggest things is no matter what happens when you're live, know that you can always fix it. When I was at the Weather Channel, we had really bad audio because of the wind and other things. We lost the internet signal a couple of times. We had Facebook drop our lives because we partnered with Facebook for a year and did like hundreds of lives with them. So just understand that, like you've got this. You can do it. Just press that button and I believe in you. And one of the biggest things that I've talked about since 2016, when I started my whole live, actually it was 2015, when I was really helping do it at the Weather Channel, was if you wait for perfection, you will never go live. I am a recovering perfectionist. I was a gymnast growing up. You're taught to practice and make it perfect every single routine. You do the same routine hundreds of times, just hoping that competition, you'll nail it, you'll stick it. So if you wait for perfection, you're never going to go live. So with that being said, I decided to toss the rest of my slides out. And we are going to go live on stage right now, which is exciting. So what we're going to do, because I want you guys to take action, right? And so people get nervous. And I read this, take bold action, take messy action, take action. A lot of entrepreneurs and business owners, they had no idea what the hell they were doing, but they just moved forward instead of overthinking things and figured it out along the way. Not saying you should just not plan and do whatever. You want to try and plan, but sometimes you just actually have to put your foot forward and do it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to have Julia come on stage. She's going to be my little scribe over here. So we're going to, your notebook. So I'm going to pick someone from the audience in about 5 minutes or so who's going to join me live, which is exciting. And so what I want to imagine, I know we have a lot of marketing agencies here. So I want all of us collaborating together, if we're a marketing agency for a nonprofit, we work in a small town, and what I would usually do before this is I would test. One of my biggest things is, and make sure you write this down, I would do some A/B testing of lives and different times of days of when you want to go live, and also figure out what social channel you want to go live on. Today we're going live on Instagram. I love Instagram, it's great. And you're going to be able to, I'm going to go live from my phone, literally right there, and then you're going to be able to watch the live on the screen and see what happens. But I want you guys to I want to walk you through the process of let's just go live. I literally went live earlier with the tech team just to test it out. And you can see it. If you follow me, Jennifer Weather on Instagram, you can actually even watch it if you turn the volume down, though, don't keep it up. Yeah, otherwise we're just going to hear it all over. But you can see what I did this morning. Like literally, we tested it out live, and it was actually really fun because I was having conversations with people, letting them know that I'm overhauling my whole presentation to try and do this. So, and we tested it, and it worked. But so let's set the stage, though. So we're a marketing agency for a nonprofit, and we're trying to figure out what kind of live show would we do. And first, let's think about titles, right? We work in a small town. You know, what kind of title, like, throw it out, would be, like, clever? And I want some audience interaction on this, okay? So can you think of maybe what you would, like, a live show title that you would create for a marketing agency that wants to do a consistent weekly live show? Does anyone have an idea? We can think about it, sit about it, you know, sit on it. Anybody yell it out? No one's, oh my gosh, you guys, do we not work for marketing agencies? Does anyone not work for a marketing agency? That's okay, because we can make it up. And, you know, even if you don't want to do a consistent live show, we can still do a live. And so one thing that I recommend when you go to events like this is either do stories or go live after the fact and talk about what you learned. And that might just be what we do here today. Because I think it's important to know that, you know, going live can be like a little nerve-wracking and can be a little scary, but you should just go and do it. Now, I want to know who wants to join me live on here, on Instagram, on stage, and go live with me. Does anyone? Then I'm going to go down to the audience and pick people out. So, and Julie, I'm going to have you help me move that table in a second. All right, I'm going to come down to the audience. You guys, I need you more excited for this. We're about to go live. We need energy for this. What's going on here? What's going on here? I'm some mosey on this way. I'm going to pick Jen. No. I'm going to pick you. You want to go live with me? Okay, come here. Come on. You guys, give her a round of applause. So, those of you that didn't raise your hands, you should have, because guess what? You get a free ticket for next year for Social Media Week Lima. Woo! Yeah! And I have another challenge because I have one more ticket to give away. So start getting excited, guys. Start raising your hands. Okay, let's see how we can do it. I wonder if we can move that table, Julia. Do you think we can move that table? Our strongness? And let's see, what time, how much time do I have? I'm fine. Like, what's fine though, like 10 minutes?
I was voted
13.
most talkative twice in my life.
Whoa, good. Okay, so what is your name?
My name is Marie Miller.
Oh my God, it's a beautiful name. By the way, I love your glasses. It's fantastic. So do you own a marketing agency?
I do. It's called The Marketing Junkie and out of Rockford, Ohio.
Nice. Wait, how long did you... Yeah! Yeah, wow. You got like a fan base and everything already.
See me afterwards. I'll sign autographs.
So have you done live shows before in the past?
I have, but not with this marketing firm.
Okay, good. Oh, that's exciting. So I can tell you've got that presence, like you're
it doesn't
great.
make it any easier.
No, it doesn't make it any easier, and it can be crazy. So there are different setups, just so you know, for live video. Like at home, I have all the lights, I've got the screens, I've got everything. Today, we just got my cell phone and this thing. And so let's go over here. I'm gonna have you sit to my left. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk you through this process. You're not gonna be able to see this right now, but I'm going to talk about it. So we're going live on Instagram. What I like about Instagram and going live on Instagram, is that you can save the live after the fact, and then along with that, you can save it as an IGTV and then post it on your feed. It gets all the things. It gets all the interaction, right? Because you want to utilize everything with Instagram, because Instagram is rewarding you if you use all of its features. So this is kind of kills several birds with one stone. So if you go to Jennifer Weather right now, like search that on Instagram, you'll be able to watch this like live, but turn the volume down. We're also going to show it up here. So what we're going to do, and I'm sure you know this too, right, Marie?
I'm more of a Facebook Live person, so I'm sorry for those of you that say Facebook is dead. I still use it all the time. But Instagram... There's a platform for everybody.
Oh my God, so there is a platform for everyone. So something to keep in mind, so when we partnered with Facebook, think about this for a second. When I was at the Weather Channel, we had to do 120 live shows on Facebook a month for Facebook. Like we literally had meetings and we had spreadsheets and we had to show them what we did, which was really crazy. So one thing to keep in mind when you do Instagram Lives, you want to think of like a clever, fun title. Let's say, wish you were here. What title would you think we should do this? Social Media Week Lima rocks. Let's do that. Or the best learnings from Social Media Week Lima. That's what we're going to title this. Biggest learnings. Do you guys love this? Is this fun or what? Yeah, oh my God, I love you guys. This is the first time I've ever done this and I'm really excited. Okay, I really am.
If you don't have the Instagram app on your phone, this would be a perfect time to do that.
Oh yeah, if you're not on Instagram, we should get you on Instagram. Start it right now. I freaking love this. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little Q&A. We're gonna hit the live button, and I'm going to tell the IT team when we actually hit the live button, but we're just going to talk about some of the biggest learnings and just show people how easy it is just to go live. Thank you so much, Damien. We appreciate it. You can also pop in here if you feel like it.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It would be fun. Like anybody can come up and join us. All right, so we're going to do that. We added the details. Okay, so are you guys ready to go live? Should we go live? Maybe we shouldn't.
I don't know.
Do you feel like we should just walk back down stage and just not do it?
That would be filtered.
It would be filtered. Are we unfiltered?
We're
And are we
unfiltered.
pushing the button?
We're doing it.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. All right, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to get you a little bit closer to me. It's just intimate and close because that's what we're doing.
Let's get cozy.
Okay, ready? I'm pressing it, guys. And we're checking the connection.
This is a great
Our fingers are crossed right now. We're live! Hi, guys! So guess what? We are live right now during my presentation, and we have this amazing woman, Marie. Marie, say hi.
Hi.
Yes, and so
How
it's
are
so
you?
funny. You guys might be getting a weird echo, which I just realized with this live. So it should be fun, exciting. Hi, everyone there. We've got Bree Anderson. So let's see if the tech team can pull up. They are pulling it up. So it's a little delayed. You guys are going to see on the screens, but you get to see the comments. So I want everyone in here, if you have your phone open and you're watching this, keep your volume down so it doesn't like go crazy and say hi. I want to see who's here. We've got Fanzo in the house. We've got
Nice.
Jim, Fusion Marketing. We've got Kevin. Kevin, what's going on? Christine Gritman. Okay, so let's talk a little bit. Like, this was easy, right? We just went live. You guys, and just for all my followers who are watching, I'm literally live at a conference right now teaching people how to go live. So let's talk about this. So what are some of your biggest learnings from the conference so far? And we're at Social Media Week Lima, by the way.
So I've really learned that this conference has been focused about just being vulnerable and authentic and knowing who you are so you can be the best you for your clients to know what they need to do.
Yes, I love that. I love that so much. It's all about relatability, right?
For sure.
People being relatable. And you know what? I think a lot of people aren't sure of what to do when it comes to live video, right? Or the types of content. And I feel like, you know, for marketers, you know, you can talk about all the different services you offer, or like a big, huge success story if whatever customer or client you have, like, has had it and they agree that, you know, okay, you can share that story, you know, on social media. Another thing, if you're not a marketing firm or agency or anything like that, I would say if you're releasing a new product,
For sure.
or thinking of releasing a new product, and you could talk about it, ask your customer base, what do they really want, right? And like get some input, interact, build those fans, build those super fans. Oh my gosh, we've got Candace.
I know, speaking of super fans, kudos to you leaving comments. I love it.
Yes,
Bring
oh my
it.
God, you guys are doing great. Oh my gosh, we've got the digital gal here, guys. Amanda Robinson. If you are not following her, you need to right now. You need to find her and follow her. She's awesome. We've got all the love. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. This is amazing. We've got 80 people watching this live right now. If
That's
you can see
nuts.
it. Yeah,
I love it.
nuts. It is amazing. So what is something you've learned in your journey of, like, you know, working at a marketing agency and everything?
So I started in marketing at 17 years old as an intern, and a company gave me a huge chance, and I've never really looked back. So now that I own my own marketing firm, I think back to that time when I was 17 and the owner was all about the customer service and the customer journey and just knowing who they are and how to serve them best. And so that's really been my biggest learning experience, is working with nonprofits and working with profits and working with just anybody, solopreneurs, the multi-hyphens, as Brian said earlier, woo, which is also me. It allows me to be versatile and learn what people are looking for.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that so much. So if you are going to take one action, and I want you to inspire this, and everyone else in the audience, think about this, one action that you're going to take back with you from this conference and you're going to implement in the business, what is that action going to be? Press the button and do live video. But besides that.
No, actually, my friend Amanda Miller, who is launching her own business as also currently, she inspired me to be a little more active on Instagram, which is funny that I'm live here now because I do kind of spend a little bit of time, too much time on one specific platform. So to be a little more diversified, but to also just reaffirm that it's okay if I'm weird. Yeah. It's okay if I stutter or if my nose flares a lot or I blink a lot on video, but just to own that and just go and do.
Yes, and oh my God, I love that you said that because like, if you wait for perfection, like I'm a recovering perfectionist, you'll never go live. I think I've sneezed on camera, blown my nose on camera. We're getting the 5-minute warning that we can't go any past 5 minutes. Sorry, guys, for everyone that's watching. But yeah, I mean, like so many things. I've had the internet go out during one of my Facebook lives, and one of the things, like this is a tip for live video too. Just like I asked all of you, if there's someone in your business or even one of your friends that can watch the live with you and interact and ask questions and help drive that conversation, that's a great thing to do. Because what's happening right now with the Instagram algorithm, since everyone is commenting, that's giving us a boost right now. This live is getting a boost in the algorithm. So to my followers and anybody else, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, okay, there's so many people watching this. We're going to see this more in their feeds. So keep that in mind. You want to have those people helping you do it. And I understand live video may not be for everyone. I get that, and that's totally okay. But I want to inspire you to be more authentic and more relatable and show more of you, even if it's not live video, even if it's just showing your face.
And speaking of showing your face, it's okay to not know what to do with it because, raise your hand if that's why you're nervous about going on video because you don't know what to do with your face or your hands.
Yes.
I see a few hands. Don't lie. You guys are all thinking it.
Yes. Oh my God. No, it's so true. And like seriously, 1,000 high fives to everyone out there who is watching us and commenting. So we're going to end it on this one note. I have a challenge for everyone. And for those of you watching on Instagram, you should have been here at Social Media Week Lima. You should have been here at Social Media Week Lima because my challenge is for everyone in the audience, you need to do one Instagram story. You need to tag Now Marketing Group and myself, Jennifer Weather, and we're going to put whoever does that in a raffle, and there's going to be one more winner for a free ticket to come back to Social Media Week Lima next year. Marie already got one. So that's a challenge for you. So it's not live. It's just one Instagram story. You have to tag Now Marketing Group. You have to tag me and also use the hashtag SMWL21. Yeah. And that's it. So yes, that's a challenge to all of you. You guys have until Monday to do that. I understand things are busy and we're traveling. But for everyone else there watching, let's see who we've got in the audience that isn't here. We've got Mike Alton. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my God, because he was here. I gave him shout outs yesterday. But what I also, really quick tip that we're doing right now is we're checking the comments and we're watching everyone that is commenting and giving callbacks. Great presentation, love it. Oh my God, I love you, Amanda. But asking questions, we could have asked a question at the beginning of this, but since it's part of a presentation, makes it a little bit tricky. But make it engaging, make it about them. How can we help you? What do you need help with? And so that's another way to, get that engagement going because it's fun, right? When you talk to people and live video, it's amazing that connection that you can get.
Feeding off the energy, and that's half the battle.
Yes. Oh my God. Lizzie says the glasses, killer. I am obsessed. Yes.
Zenny, guys.
Yes.
Order online, $30. One for every outfit.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And so
it's part of my brand.
I love it. So we're going to end with this, a call to action. Those of you on Instagram right now, if you have never been to Social Media Week Lima, you need to check it out.
For sure.
Google Social Media Week Lima and purchase your ticket now for next year. I think they can do that, Jessica.
Purchase it now.
Yeah, purchase it now, so you don't miss this. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna show the crowd really quick. Oh my God! As I knock over a tissue box.
Yay! Wave! You guys are now all Insta famous.
Oh my God, you guys are Insta famous. Oh my gosh.
She actually has followers, so people will actually see this.
They will. So with that said, thank you everyone for joining us, all of you, but all my Instagram followers as well. I hope you just kick ass and just make it a great rest of the day. And, press the button, go live.
Do the thing.
Yeah, just do the thing. Stop thinking about it. Take that action. Bold, messy, crazy, wild action, and just do it. So, and show your face. With that said, cheers, guys.